Alright boys, how to get shredded, superhero shredded. Man, how to get shredded like a Greek god. It's super simple, man. It's really, I've been in shape my entire life. I've had abs, at least a 4-pack my entire life mostly, I've never been fat, because I'm really, like my body just is on point always. I really burn calories really super fast, so. But, it's really simple to get super shredded. And let's just dive into it, and I'm gonna tell you how you guys can actually achieve the dream of your body without all the bullshit that the fitness experts or the fucking guys are saying, bro. So let's just jump into it. All right, getting shredded. The key to getting shredded is calorie deficit. Fitness influencers and people like that, they don't agree with this. A lot of them, because calorie deficit means just not eating, basically fasting. Just ask yourself, instead of doing cardio for like 500 calories a day, each morning getting up at 6 a.m. trying to do the cardio for 500 calories, being on the fucking treadmill. Instead, just don't eat those fucking 500 calories, bro. Instead, just fast until noon. You will get the same results if you just skip the 500 cal meal instead of using the treadmill, bro. So, which one is harder? Doing cardio or just skip a meal or two? You tell me, Because the secret sauce is, even when you're asleep, you're fasting, That's the easy part. So, what I recommend, if you're not used to fasting, just try skipping a meal. It will do wonders for you, especially to skip your biggest meal. And I have this rule, because a lot of people, like for breakfast, they eat either these cereals or are eating these big meals, but a lot of people, I don't know, I feel people that have a big breakfast and having a hard time getting in shape, that's the reason why you're not getting in shape. And don't be eating after 8 p.m. Don't be eating these big meals or, after 8 p.m., sorry. So it mostly comes down to that. Don't be eating bullshit foods. And if you're eating these bullshit foods, skip a meal. Just try skipping one meal, because if you're eating 500 calorie meals, that's a fucking big meal, bro. And if you skip one of those each day, you're basically burning 500 calories a day just by skipping a meal. So let's move on. Like fasting, that's the calorie deficit is basically fasting. Never eat for the first 3 hours of waking up, and never eat after 8 p.m. But I sometimes have a few skittles because, I'm shredded. So I can allow myself, and I have a sweet tooth. So, but if you want to go really dialed in, this is the easy way. I don't count my macros, and I've never done it. But if people want to get into that, I can count the macros because it's really easy. You just download an app and just count your macros. It's really simple. You put on the nutritional values in each food, and just boom, boom, boom. The app does it all for you. So, number one, never eat for the first 3 hours of waking up. Never eat after 8 p.m. I sometimes have a few Skittles. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I like them. So, but if you want to get really dialed in, want to take it to the max, and I would not recommend this for beginners, just count your macros and get a Whoop watch, like a watch that counts how many calories you're burning per day, or a Fitbit or whatever. You might even be able to use just your phone, because I think it counts your steps or whatever, So, let me tell you a little bit more how I started, I started fasting until 12 p.m. every day for a week. I did it actually for 3 months. And sometimes I started out fasting until 12 p.m. every day, and then I actually started out eating one meal per day, just a big meal at 6 to 7 p.m. Yeah, so that's where I had like the most results, you know, in terms of shredding fat. I was around, I don't even know what percentage I was in, because I could barely move, you know. It was not healthy for me. So having one meal a day and training how I train, just impossible. Because you're in calorie deficit all the time, and you can't build muscles if you're in calorie deficit. You know, you gotta be on point with everything you're doing. You know, so I actually got this. It's a hydrogen water. Maybe I do something about that. This was really good. But all right, let's get back to it. How I started, yeah, fasting into 12 p.m. every day. If you can't do that, start with that, because it's not that easy. Just have a coffee in the mornings, do your normal routine, but just skip meal number 1, skip meal number 2, and just you can eat at lunchtime. You know, you can eat at lunch. Just keep it healthy, keep it high in protein, low in carbs, and you should be fine. All right, and I'm big on high intensity workouts. I love high intensity workouts, man. You know, I do my fasting routines every day, you know, 3 hours. I wake up around 7. Yeah. I usually did around 6 to 7 p.m. a.m. But now I'm working from a different country. I do high ticket sales. So the time zone in the other country is like 8 hours before. So I have to start waking up a little bit later in the mornings, and I don't like it personally. So that's why I'm starting this personal brand and trying to help people like achieve their goals, so I can actually get my morning routine back. So yeah, how I do my fasting routine. My fasting routine is just don't eat 3 hours before waking up, after waking up, and don't eat after 8 p.m. That's the most crucial thing. And I'm big on high intensity workouts before eating my breakfast. So I wake up, I always do my stretches in the morning. And I do a little bit of meditation, and then I hit the free weights, the treadmill, or jump rope every single morning. I actually just finished out a great workout right now. I did 2.5 kilometers on the treadmill, and yeah, just did a little bit of free weights, you know, just something easy, push-ups, air squats, just something to get the blood going. And then just hit a cold shower, and yeah, you're done for the day. At least for the morning, you know. So I'm probably gonna hit the gym later today, but it depends on what I'm doing. I'm actually going to a meetup earlier, so. All right, yeah, just get a quick workout done in the morning. If you can actually do those two things, fast the first 3 hours of waking up and getting a quick workout done. You don't have to do much. Just get on the treadmill, jump rope, do a little bit of free weights. You know, doesn't matter. Just do it, man. Just try it for a fucking week. I'm not lying to you. Just fucking try it. All right, my journey. So you can actually put this into perspective, man. I was in bodybuilding since I was I think 14 years old. Yeah, 14 years old I think I started, or 15. And I started doing steroids at 16. You know, just fucking everything. You know, test, train, Dianabol, I don't know, it was insulin, I don't know. I almost fucking died 2 times because of fucking steroids, bro. So. And I started out eating 6 meals per day. I was addicted to food. Every 1 or 2 hours, I was hungry. It took me a long time to get rid of this urge to eat foods, because I always thought in my back of my mind, when I started to get hungry, my body just fucking trembling. You know, I was, oh shit, I was gonna lose gains. You know, I was a fucking gym bro, man. I felt like my body was falling apart when I didn't get food. So that's something you have to take into consideration, especially if you're from a bodybuilding background. You know what I'm talking about. This is no way to live. No way to live. You're just slowly destroying your body, and you know, you're just being a bitch. Because when you think you're hungry, when you actually think you're hungry, you're not hungry. You're just craving fucking food. You're just being a bitch. So, and that's the most of the. If you can't do fasting, it helps you so much with the mindset, man. You just get dialed in every fucking single time. It's fucking amazing, man. Like, the feeling of just getting over your eating habits is amazing, bro. You gotta be able to try this, you know. And don't stop being, oh, I'm so hungry, every fucking 2 hours. Bro, you're not fucking hungry, you're addicted, man. It's simple as that, bro. It's simple as fucking that, bro. So, you know, this is my journey basically, you know, addicted to food. Every 1 or 2 hours I was hungry, I need food, you know. You need nutrition, man. You need nutrition. You don't need food. You just, I don't know. If I could go back in like, let's me say like 6 years, 7 years, I would just beat the fuck out of me. Just fucking get this fucking done, bro. So, so don't do the same mistakes I did, bro. So, yeah, let's keep on. Yeah, it's done for the now. If we want to recap, a little bit, just start by waking up early in the mornings, like you do, and don't eat for the first 3 hours. If you can, don't eat until noon. Your first meal should be at 12 p.m. You know, it's really easy if you have a 9 to 5. You know, you just show up for work and you don't eat until 12, until your lunchtime. So that's pretty easy. Just start with those two things. Either one. If you're used to fasting, then don't eat until 12 p.m. If you're a beginner, just start with don't eating 3 hours before waking up. So that's it for today. So cut it out. See you guys in the next one.